Man, I gotta tell you, man, I'm really digging that intro music these days. Man, I'm
Why?
bobbing my head. Really cool stuff, man. It's in my head now. It's gonna be in my head all day. But anyway, welcome everyone to the Triple Crown Puroresu Podcast. I am your host, Louis Carlin, and as always, I'm joined by Mr. Ethan Black. Ethan, how's it going, my man?
I'm doing good, brother. Trying to catch up on wrestling. Watch the Stanley Cup Finals last night, so wasn't too
Yeah,
bad.
it's crazy the way I mean, these promotions should be more strategic, and when they should put their shows on. I mean, everything was on today. You had New Japan Pro Wrestling, you had Noah Star Navigation 2024, All Japan Pro Wrestling, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling was on. I think there was a few others as well, but they need to be a little more strategic because we need to review these shows, but we can't watch everything if we have a
Right.
9 o'clock on the same day that there are 10 million shows. But I even think it even looks like DDT Pro had a show today. Oh no, that's from 9/6. Oh no, that's from today. I'm sorry. That's from 6/9/96. It's from 6/9. So that they had a show today as well. So they need to be a little more strategic, in my
We
opinion.
do.
But anyway, let's just get into it, man. Dominion. Dominion at Osaka-jo Hall had over 7,200 people there. Huge crowd on hand for the New Japan Dominion show in Osaka-jo Hall. 7,254 to be exact. And man, I woke up a little late. I will admit I woke up late. The show started at 3 a.m. I'm not getting up at 3. I tried to, but so I was able to see the Moxley match. Saw of course, Desperado against Taji Ishimori, and I saw the Hanari match. But let's get into it. You said you saw some clips. So Moxley and Evil. John Moxley defeats Evil, retains the title. You said you saw clips of the match. The match was nothing special. Trust me. I don't understand the concept of a lumberjack death match, because death matches, I know we touched upon this last week. Death matches is you go outside the ring, you look for weapons to bring into the ring. But a lumberjack match, when you throw a wrestler back into the ring, they get thrown back into the ring.
Yeah.
So a lumberjack death match didn't quite make sense to me. But John Moxley did find a barbed wire baseball bat that he could use, and he used it, and he was able to win the match. He hit the Death Rider on the barbed wire bats on Evil to win the match. But again, nothing special, as expected. So did you see clips of the match? The clips that you saw, if you did see them, what did you think?
Yeah, I saw clips. Yeah, I saw the barbed wire bat one, the one you were just talking about there.
Yeah.
I guess somebody said this match went over 20 minutes or something.
Yeah, 25 minutes and 1 second. And I'll tell you, it went 25 minutes too long. It just went 1 second. That would have been. But Moxley retains, and afterwards he calls out the locker room. Who's going to be the next challenger? And Tetsuya Naito shows up. Tetsuya Naito walks to the ring and challenges Moxley for a match at Forbidden Door. Your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. I mean, Naito does technically have a case for his rematch when he lost to Wendy City of Ride. So, I mean, it's really the only big match you could do, because, I mean, I don't know who else you put with them after Forbidden Door.
You could send Shingo out there, right? But Shingo has his hands full with Hanari. We'll talk about that match in a second. But yeah, who else are you going to send out there? It's got to be Tetsuya Naito. Here's my bold opinion. And you could agree with me, you could disagree with me. Anybody watching, you could chime in and let me know what you think. I think Naito is going to win the belt back. I think Tetsuya Naito is going to win the belt back, and the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of talk on social media about how New Japan Pro Wrestling is very weak in their relationship with All Elite Wrestling and All Elite Wrestling. They're dominating that working relationship where they're calling the shots. I think New Japan Pro Wrestling is going to show a little muscle, and I think they're going to put the belt back on Tetsuya Naito. And also a lot of wrestlers, a lot of talent in New Japan Pro Wrestling have voiced their opinion about John Moxley being the champion when he's not actually an official member of the New Japan Pro Wrestling roster. I don't know if that's kayfabe or not, but I know a couple of them were like, well, if you have the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, you should be on the New Japan Pro Wrestling roster. You should be on all our shows. So that's why I'm making a prediction Tetsuya Naito is going to win the belt back at Forbidden Door. Your thoughts on that, my friend?
I do. Actually, you know what? I do agree with that. I mean, like, I think some of those comments, like you're talking about, I think it's like a work shoot kind of thing. Like Jeff Cobb's been pretty vocal about it. I mean, he was saying that for the last since Moxley won the title. So, I mean, yeah, they all got good, but I can see Naito regaining it, honestly, to be honest with you. But I don't think they will put it on, but I hope so. But
no, I think it's going to happen. I think he's going to get the belt back, and he's going to defend it against the G1 winner. That's my prediction. I could be wrong. I don't like Moxley as champion. I know there's a lot of Jon Moxley fans out there. I'm not the biggest Jon Moxley fan. I'm not thrilled that he's the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. I'd rather have Yota Tsuji as a champion. I know he's been very vocal about Moxley having the title and not being an official part of the New Japan Pro Wrestling roster. I just don't like Moxley. I don't know. There's this. I can honestly say I've never seen a great Jon Moxley match. I don't know. It doesn't resonate with me. I don't know. I'm just not a Moxley fan. Sorry for all the Moxley fans out there. I'm just not a fan. Am I offending you? Are you a fan of Jon Moxley?
I do like Moxley, but I'm not offended. You're good.
Okay, you're not offended. So you're not gonna just leave the podcast. Right?
No, I do like Moxley, but I don't get offended.
So you're not just going to sign off and say, F you, Lewis, and just sign off.
You bastard.
Yeah, but I'm a Moxley fan. How dare you say that, Lewis?
I can hear the Moxley fans right now on Twitter. Boo.
Yeah, whatever. If you have any comments, comment. Whatever. I'm just not a fan. I can't be a fan of everybody. And I'm not a fan of Evil. I'm not really a fan of Evil either. The match was just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I was just paying attention to, I think at the same time, Amaska was making his return, so I was going back and forth. But we'll talk about Pro Wrestling Noah shortly. That was a great show. I don't know if you saw any of that, but we'll get into that.
I see some clips too. We'll get to that when we get to Noah.
Yeah, we'll get to that. So we started with that. We should have started though with El Desperado defeating Taiji Ishimori to win the best of the Super Junior finals. That match was just wonderfully fantastic. Absolutely love that match. You kind of felt Desperado was going to win his first time winning the best of the Super Juniors. He finally got that trophy, finally got his picture taken with the trophy. So it was great stuff, great match. It could have gone either way. Ishimori is just a great talent, but I'm very happy Desperado won. Just from start to finish, I thought it was a fantastic match. Love the main event. Love the little fist bump they gave each other at the end, show of respect. But El Desperado wins it. Thoughts on El Desperado winning, man?
Finally, he finished his story. Took him 3 tries, but he finally got the win. But I mean, he deserved. I like Ishimori, but Desperado needed a lot more than he did. So
I like how you said he finished the story. Finished the story. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. Maybe get Cody Rhodes jealous there if he's listening. What do you mean he finished the story? Oh, yeah, I finished the story. I'm Cody Rhodes. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, Lewis. But like I said, Ishimori, I like Ishimori, but Desperado needed a lot more, and we're getting a steel cage match with him and Show somewhere down the road.
Yeah, that's a challenge. Show came out making these goofy faces, and I just get instantly turned off. I don't like House of Torture. As a matter of fact, the president, I can't remember the president's name of New Japan Pro Wrestling, but he was saying that something that he's going to have to, punish House of Torture or reprimand House of Torture. And Evil came out and spray painted him in the face with black spray paint, and they had to carry him off, the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Whatever. Yeah. I'm kind of with him when he says that, we need less of House of Torture. So, but back to Desperado. So happy he won. We were talking about Show when I went into Evil. Sorry about that. But Show comes up, goofy faces, and again, just get turned off immediately. But Desperado challenged him to, like you said, the steel cage match. Looking forward to that. I don't know. They haven't scheduled it yet, so I don't know when it's going to quite happen. but I think there's 100% chance that El Desperado defeats Show for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship.
I totally agree. He needs it. Get the title off him.
There's no chance that he does not beat Show for the title. Show doesn't deserve to be champion. If this was Show of 5 years ago, then I would say yes, give it to Show. But House of Torture Show is just. I'd rather give it to like a squirrel. I'd rather give the title to like a. Oh yeah, I'd rather give it to. Oh, speaking, we're going to talk about him, but man, Cristobal is the most annoying guy in professional wrestling today, hands down. But we'll talk about him shortly because he was bird flapping and jumping around. Oh gosh, just awful stuff. So New Japan Pro Wrestling announced the G1 Climax, and they announced a changed concept. I'm going to read this here. It says 20 wrestlers will participate, who will be divided into 2 groups of 10 wrestlers each. The 3 best placed wrestlers enter the knockout phase, with the group winners each receiving a free pass to the semifinals. The second and third place finishers meet in a playoff match and thus determine the other semifinalists. 18 participants will be announced on June 16th. Can't they just leave it the way it is? This sounds so confusing. Do you understand what they're going to be doing here with this?
I do. It took me a few times to read it, but so basically what I got out of it, so they're basically doing the second or third place. Basically, they're doing quarterfinal. I'm not calling them playoffs. So it's fucking quarterfinals. So they're doing
quarterfinals.
So they're doing the second or third place of A block. They're going to face off. The winner meets the first place A block in the semifinals, and it's same with the B block, and then obviously the 2 winners. Can we just go back to the finals?
Thanks for clearing that up for me. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Now I fully understand. Now I understand even less. I don't.
It took me a few times too. Don't worry, Liz.
Yeah, I'm going to read this again. 20 wrestlers will participate, who will be divided into 2 groups of 10 wrestlers. Okay, great. So that I get. 2 groups of 10 wrestlers. The 3 best placed wrestlers enter the knockout phase. So the 3 wrestlers with the most points will enter the knockout phase. Why 3? Why not 4? With the group winners each receiving a free pass to the semifinals. I still don't get that. The
first place gets a bye.
The winner of the block. The winner of the blocks get a free pass to the semifinals. So the 3 best placed wrestlers enter the knockout phase. So after whoever wins the blocks, then after that, the 3 best placed wrestlers enter the knockout phase. Is that right?
So
and then the second and third place finishers meet in a playoff match to determine the other semifinalists. I don't understand.
I had to read this.
It doesn't make sense. They should just leave it the way it used to be. I don't understand why they're changing the rules. It's just I don't get it. I don't understand. Nobody's commenting because you know why? Because everyone's confused as well. I'm sorry. Can I read it one more time? Can I just try to understand it one more time while we're live on the air here, BodySlamNet. 20 wrestlers will participate. This is the last time I'm going to read it. Then I'm going to move on. 20 wrestlers will participate, who will be divided into 2 groups of 10 wrestlers. That's the only thing I understand. The 3 best placed wrestlers enter the knockout phase, with the group winners each receiving a free pass to the semifinals. The second and third place finishers meet in a playoff match so we have the group winners. So there's just going to be just 2 group winners, right?
Yeah, so the first place of Okay, I gotta figure this out.
You don't get it. You don't understand it either.
Basically what I got was basically the first place winners go to get a bye to semifinals, while the runner-up and third place, I guess, meet in a quarterfinal match.
Okay, all right.
Whatever. You know, move on. I'm getting more.
Whatever. And it says 18 participants will be announced on 6/16 with the 2 remaining spots to be fought out on the next tour. Okay, so they're only going to announce 18, and then 2 remaining spots. There's going to be like a little tournament, I guess. That's not a bad idea. That's not bad.
That I get.
No, that could. that could add a lot of intrigue to the next tour. So that I understand. But anyway, so let's move on. I don't want to, Mike, because I'm getting a little dizzy trying to think about.
I'm glad they brought 20 back though, not the 32 like the last couple of years. Well, the 4 blocks the last few years. I'm glad they're going back to 2.
Yeah, I just I'm just trying to understand it, comprehend. I'm getting a little dizzy here. Hold on, let me. Okay, I'm not dizzy anymore. No, I didn't get there. I'm just kidding. The never openweight title was defended. I was excited about this one. I didn't like the ending. It was a double knockout because they didn't really hit each other that hard, and they were both knocked out. I just see clips. I think Hanari hit a spear, if I'm not mistaken, or a headbutt, and they didn't get up. I don't know. Maybe somebody got hurt and they had to end the match early. But I liked the match. I just didn't like the ending. I didn't like the ending. I know when Shingo was down, he was talking to the refs. So I don't know. Maybe if he got injured, they had to stop the match. But I don't know. Have you heard anything about that? Anybody getting injured on that? Or?
I haven't, no, but a lot. Excuse me. I heard a lot of people didn't like the ending either. They think some people said I think it ended too early, just where it went to double knockout kind of thing. So
yeah, even the crowd was like kind of woo, like boo, what the hell? Yeah, we don't want to end this way. But Hanari has demanded a rematch, so Hanari's going to get his rematch against Shingo, and they haven't announced that. So, but matches I didn't see. We have new IWGP Tag Team and Strong Openweight Tag Team champions, Shane Haste and Mikey Nichols. They win both titles. They defeated Kenta, Chase Owens, Hikuleo, El Fantasmo, and Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi. So we got new champions there. Jeff Cobb defeated Tomohiro Ishii in only 11 minutes. I thought that match was going to go longer than that. With the Tour of the Island, so he remains the TV champion. We have new never openweight 6-man tag team champions, as I thought was going to happen anyway. Yota Tsuji, Hiromu Takahashi, and Bushi defeated Tanahashi, Yano, and Bolton. I think Tanahashi wants you to step away from wrestling for a bit, just concentrate on being president.
Yeah,
you might see an occasional match, but I think he's winding down his in-ring career. Just my opinion. And a match that I don't want to watch. Great O'Connor defeat Yuya Uemura in a Stormcatch rules match. What do you know what that was? What the Stormcatch rules match was?
Excuse me. I think it's like catch wrestling. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's something about catch wrestling and no like punching and stuff.
Let's not talk. I don't want to fall asleep. So, KOPW 2024 title is now back in the hands of Great O'Connor. Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness it's back in the hands of Great O'Connor. That made a lot of sense, giving the title to Yuya Uemura, only for him to drop it back to Great O'Connor in a Storm Catch Rules match. I wonder if they had to eat lemons in this match as well.
Not this time. Not this time.
Okay, not this time. Storm Catch. Maybe maybe there was like a. I'm trying to. Never mind. That's just, Tetsuya Naito defeats Callum Newman. That's a kind of a match I want to see. I like Newman. But Naito defeats him in the opening match, and Zack Sabre Jr., Robbie Eagles, and Kosei Fujita defeats Carl Connors, Drilla Maloney, and LJ Cleary. LJ Cleary was on the New Japan Pro. He was scheduled to be on. So I guess that's why he was scheduled to be in the opening match.
Yeah.
For Star Navigation, but he wasn't there. I was like, what happened to LJ Cleary? But now I didn't realize this is the first I'm learning of this. I didn't know LJ Cleary, is he just jumping ship, or what's going on there?
Probably they did because where Gabe Kidd was on Star Navigation, they probably switched.
Yeah, good trade off there. Gabe Kidd for LJ Cleary.
Great trade. Just 1 sec, Louis. I got my dog in. 1 sec.
Yeah, no, let the pup in. I'll wait. So while he lets his dog in, so LJ Cleary was supposed to be on Star Navigation 2024. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
So I guess Gabe Kidd was supposed to be in that match, but they sent over LJ Cleary. So that kind of makes sense. But Zack Sabre Jr. pins LJ Cleary to win that one. Again, huge crowd, 7,254 fans in attendance there. But they need to develop some new stars and develop some new stars quickly. Someone besides the name of Tetsuya Naito. Like I said, I would have been okay if Shingo Takagi came out, challenged Moxley. I would have been all up for that. But I think Naito, as we said, is going to win back the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Should we move on? Should we just move on to Oh, before we go, New Japan Pro Wrestling announces Capital Collision on August 31st. And they also announced November 17th will be Historic X Over 2. New Japan Pro Wrestling, Stardom together November 17th in the Osaka Ideon Arena. So Historic X Over 2 coming November 17th. Stardom, New Japan Pro Wrestling coming together, another crossover event. So that's something that's something to look forward to. That's something to look forward to. So should we move on to Noah, because there was quite a few really good matches in this one. So should we move on to Noah? Should we go to? Let's just go to Noah. Let's go to Star Navigation 2024. So it was supposed to be High 69 against LJ Cleary in the opening match, but it became Ninja Mac Ohara against Atsushi Kotage and High 69, which was I love Ninja Mac. Anything Ninja Mac is involved in, I'm a big fan of. And Ninja Mac and Ohara did win the match. Ninja Mac hit the Phoenix Splash on High 69. So, but let's jump ahead to this main event, which was absolutely out of this world, freaking phenomenal. My goodness. Please tell me you saw some of this match.
I did see some of it.
Okay. This match was from the opening bell to the end bell. I know we talked about Gabe Kidd and how we weren't so excited that Kiyomiya and Gabe Kidd because they're really promoting it. But my goodness, I am fully invested right now in Kiyomiya and Gabe Kidd. The idea of this match was to show a side of Kiyomiya that we've never seen before, and we saw that side, and I absolutely loved it. Kaito Kiyomiya was busted open. He was bleeding like a stuck pig, blood everywhere, and he was fighting Gabe Kidd to the death. Gabe Kidd is an amazing heel. Is it just an incredible heel? He came out with his New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong title. He had the GHC Heavyweight Championship. Great match. Keno and Jake Lee going at it. Kiyomiya and Kidd going all over the arena. And good news, everybody. Kaito Kiyomiya has gotten back the GHC Heavyweight Championship, so it's back in his possession. He got the belt back, but my goodness, what a main event. The match ended in a double countout, which was the right thing, because Kiyomiya, Keno, Gabe Kidd, Jake Lee, all four of them shouldn't be taking a pinfall loss. So that was the right call. It was almost 20 minutes long, but my goodness, start to finish, fantastic match. I can't say that enough, man. You're up, man.
Thank you. That's smart to do the double. Like, I'm not a big fan of double DQs and stuff, but in certain cases, like in this case, like you said, neither of these four do not need to take a pin right now. I like how Gabe Kidd came out the GC title and he threw it, and then he trashed in the Cork and Hall crowd. He's like, "Wow, I haven't seen this low attendance since the pandemic." I'm like, "Good job, Gabe Kidd. What a good heel he." But I'm pretty excited for this match. I mean, this clips I seen Kiyomiya busted open. I was like, "Whoa."
Man, he was just bleeding profusely, man. He was just bleeding profusely. I've never seen him bleed that much before.
No, I haven't either.
But they're really and Kiyomiya takes out Gabe Kidd with the modified Shining Wizard at the end, knocks him out, and he stands tall. That might have been a mistake. I would have had Gabe Kidd standing tall. Only because it adds a little more intrigue to their upcoming match. But Kaito Kiyomiya stood tall. I guess, they realized they made a mistake with him, having the title stolen. They just wanted him to get the title back immediately. So I think that's why they did that, so he could get the title back. But they had Gabe Kidd rubbed the title on a bloody Kiyomiya. There was blood all over the title. But my God, what an incredible match. What an incredible match this was. I can't say that enough. Probably the best match of both shows combined. This was probably the best match, in my opinion. Desperado and Taiji Ishimori was close, but this I think was the best match between both shows, in my opinion.
Ta-da.
Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for you to say I agree with you again, Lewis.
Well, I can't say yet because I haven't watched it yet. But
okay, yeah.
I'll keep you updated though when I do get.
You know what? I shouldn't say that because I didn't watch the entire Dominion show, so I can't really say that. But I can't see any of the undercard being as good as this match. We have new GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions Sushi Kondo and Eita defeat Yohei and Tadasuke. Another fantastic match, 14 minutes long. I thought it was very exciting from start to finish. Lots of near falls. I thought Yohei and Tadasuke on a few occasions were going to retain, but this was just nonstop back and forth action. Sushi Kondo, could he pass as a heavyweight? He doesn't really look like a natural junior weight, though.
No, I think he could pass for heavyweight, honestly.
If somebody has a finishing move called the King Kong clothesline, I don't think they're a junior heavyweight.
No,
I think more of a heavyweight. But regardless, him and Eita are the junior heavyweight championship, the junior heavyweight champions. And after the match backstage, Sushi Kondo challenged all comers. What do you think will be next to step up for them? I'm sorry, before you answer, I'm going to say I would love to see Titus Alexander and Starboy Charlie remain as a tag team if you challenge them for the junior heavyweight tag team titles.
Ooh, that's good picks. I can see them challenging like if North America, but I can see Astronauts. Why not?
That would be a good that would be good. Where are Dragon, Bane, and Alpha Wolf? I haven't seen them in a while. Are they back in Mexico?
Must be, yeah. They're probably. I know they wrestled for the Crash there in Mexico, so they're probably like doing stuff for them too. So, yeah, but it threw me off with it.
I kind of miss them. But hopefully they'll be back soon. But anyway, we had a couple other matches. Asuka making his return. He's got a new look. And it was Asuka and Junta Miyawaki against Alejandro and the most annoying wrestler in professional wrestling today, Cristobal. Cristobal is just going all out still with the flapping. He's still, every move he's got to jump in the air and do this. It's just, I don't know, why do they have him in All Rebellion? What? I don't understand why they have him. And I'm going to say this every week. It just doesn't make any sense. Why is he? It just doesn't fit in with the other three. And Asuka thankfully hit him with his finishing move. I can't remember the name of it, but it was off the top rope, spins and lands on him. Defeated Cristobal, pinned Cristobal. I was so happy when he beat Cristobal. I don't like Cristobal. I tweeted out Cristobal is officially the most annoying wrestler in professional wrestling today. It just doesn't. They're gonna have to do something there. I mean, Kiyomiya, Keno, Alejandro. I absolutely love. I love all three of them. Cristobal does not fit in with them at all. It does not fit in them with all. Like I said, I would have made Yu Iwata a member of the faction, but I don't know. I can't watch him. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do the bird flapping. It's making me sad right now. I don't want to go on. I just want to end the podcast right now. I'm done. I'm done. Bye.
Well, Chris,
I'm not done. No, I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not done. But yeah, I don't like. I'm going to say it again. I don't like Cristobal.
No one does.
Yeah. Now Michi Marufuji defeated Jack Morris. Rohei Oiwa, Oka Sasaki. Oka Sasaki is really, really improving as a wrestler. He seems like every single match you see him, he's just getting better and better. And he's getting more comfortable, and better. So he's going to be a top guy, Sasaki. They team with Titus Alexander. They defeated Masa Kitamiya. Who should be getting a shot at a singles title? Who should be getting a shot at a singles title very soon? I don't know why he has even for the national title or even the world heavyweight title, but he should get a singles title shot very soon because he's just a tremendous talent. But he was on the losing end. Him, Daki Inaba, and Shuhei Taniguchi. They lost. Oiwa defeated Inaba. So they're pumping Oiwa up. He's going to be the next challenger for Kiyomiya, I'm thinking. Do you think he wins the N1? Do you think Oiwa wins the N1?
I can see that.
I can see it too. I can see him winning and then unsuccessfully challenging for the title, then headed back to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Me too. I agree with that.
What else do we have? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that happening. And Hayata, Starboy Charlie, Yu Owada defeated Daga, Yoshinari Ogawa, and Super Crazy. Starboy Charlie hit the Cosmic World against Super Crazy to win the match for his team. It was good to see Charlie and Daga mix it up a little bit because they have the junior heavyweight title coming up. Champion. That's the 16th, right? That's next week.
Next Sunday. Yep, 16th.
Next Sunday. Actually, I have the full card here. I'll run it down. And Anthony Green defeated Segura, which I don't know if you saw that one, but Segura hit a superplex, and as he went to roll up, he's going to hit another suplex. Anthony Green kind of caught him in a cradle and stole the victory, but that was a decent spot.
I saw that clip. Yeah,
that was cool. That was a good spot. I like Anthony Green. I was surprised that he beat Segura though. That
Me
they
too,
let that
to be honest
happen.
with you.
But Segura and Marufuji against Green and Jack Morris. That's going to be a great match for the tag team titles. I think Segura and Marufuji are going to win.
Me too.
But but this was a good show. I enjoyed it. Again, I had on the big screen I had New Japan, on the little screen I had Star Navigation. So I was going back and forth. But let's run down their next big show for Noah will be the 16th. I got the full card here. Should we run down the full card?
Yep, I would.
Yeah. Oh no, I dropped my phone.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. So, that's not the card. That's the results from today. There it is. Okay, so we have the GHC Heavyweight Championship match, as we know, Kaito Kiyomiya against Gabe Kidd. No way in hell Kidd's going to win the title. Kiyomiya is going to defeat Gabe Kidd. GHC Tag Team Championships, as we mentioned, Jack Morris, Anthony Green defending the title against Naomichi Marufuji and Takashi Segura. The GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship, Daga defends against Starboy Charlie. Does Starboy Charlie have a chance at defeating Daga for that belt?
I want him to, but I think they want to keep it on Daga. Honestly,
yeah, I don't think Charlie. I think Charlie's pretty popular. He's getting a good reaction from the crowd, but I think Daga holds on to it. I'd be very surprised if Starboy Charlie wins the match. Plus, I think he's got a match booked early July in the States, so I don't think they're going to put the title on him.
No.
Hayata and Ryohei Oiwa against Yoshinari Ogawa and Oka Sasaki. That should be a good match. I could see. You think Sasaki could be pushed as the next challenger for Hayata?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see. I think Sasaki's going to probably wind up. Sasaki's probably going to tap out Hayata and then challenge him for the title. That's what I see happening there. 6-person tag match: Jake Lee, Yohei, and Tadasuke against, and they call him King of Fists. It's Keno, but they call him King of Fists. It's Keno, Alejandro, and the one wrestler's name I don't want to mention. Cristobal. So, but Cristobal is going to take the loss there. He's going to be. I hope Jake Lee hits him with that kick to the face really hard, and Cristobal decides to retire. That's what I hope happens. But anyway, that's the 6. That's Keno, Alejandro, Cristobal against Tadasuke, Yohei. That'll be hilarious.
Please, for God, no.
Then we have is it the Great Sakura? Is that her name?
Yep.
The Great Sakura against Takumi Ayaha. So we got a women's match there. What do you think of the Great Sakura? She's the Great Muta's daughter. What do you think of her?
She's not too bad on it.
Yeah, she's not great,
right.
But she's not Cristobal bad, but she's not great.
She's not too bad. I could take her or leave it with her, honestly.
Okay. Yeah, I would say she has potential. We'll give her.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. I don't know if she's catching on with the fans.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know she's the Great Muta's daughter, but I don't think that's helping her catch on with anybody. But then we have a 6-person tag match: Asuka, Hajime Ohara, and Juta Miyawaki against Yu Owada, Eita, and Sushi Kondo. There's going to be a tag team coming. Probably Asuka and Ohara, or Asuka and Miyawaki are going to come together and they're gonna challenge Kondo and Eita for the titles. And we have Masa Kitamiya. They have him. They have a. Listen, they have it. Masa Kitan Omi is what they have here. And,
Translation.
And the translator and Daki Inaba against Shuhei Taniguchi and Titus Alexander. I really like Titus Alexander, man. I hope they lock him up, and we see a lot more of Titus Alexander and Starboy Charlie as well. I hope they come together as a team and challenge for the junior heavyweight tag team titles. They have a 10-person match, but they call it a 10-people match. Aktoshi Saito. Is that? I think they spelled it. How do you say his name?
I think it's a Keisho. I'm not percent fully pronounced.
Akoshi Saito, Go Shiozaki, Mohammed Yane, Atsushi Kotoge in High 69 against. I've never heard of this guy before. Chris Weiss, Takuya Sugawa, Saiki Nagayo. I don't know who these guys are. Yasu Kubata and Hyde Kubata. I don't know who those guys are.
They're from the 01 promotion.
Okay. All right. And then we have Ninja Mac against LJ Cleary against Super Crazy, but they have Spell Crazy. I love their English translations. So that's the whole show for Star Navigation. I'm sorry, that's not Star Navigation. That's Grand Ship in Yokohama. That's going to be Grand Ship at Yokohama. It's going to be at the Yokohama Buntai. It's going to be live on Wrestle Universe. That's going to be a great show. Starts at 3:00 in the morning, which means it starts here at 2:00 in the morning. Why do they do this to us, man? It's not fair.
I don't know. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah, but anyway, I won't be able. I'll try. It's next Sunday, but that's gonna be a great show. I'm looking forward to that. They have El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. on the poster, but he's not listed for the. He's not listed in any of the matches, but they have him on the poster for some reason.
Huh?
I don't know why.
Weird.
Maybe they just spoiled a surprise appearance.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's spoiled. Maybe he comes out and challenges Kaito Kiyomiya for the title after Kiyomiya defeats Gabe Kidd.
I can see that.
But yeah, so that's next week. Pro Wrestling Noah. So they're taking a week off, a well-deserved week off.
Yes.
And so let's move along. A lot of shows. There was a big Japan show as well. My goodness. Let's talk about this for a second. I don't know if you heard this. Katsuhiko Nakajima appeared in GLEAT. Did you hear that?
I did hear that. I did see that. Yeah.
So was the invitation just to join GLEAT? Was that it?
I know he was in the crowd, but I don't know if he was just watching or like if he's like signed with them, but I don't know.
Let me see.
I'm interested though.
Let me see. Yeah, it appears like GLEAT, and he was talking to. I think they have a clip of him talking to the president of GLEAT. I think I saw that on Tokyo Sports. So that's interesting. That Katsuhiko Nakajima showing up at GLEAT. So I don't know. I still think he's going to be in the G1, but it's good to see him appearing somewhere.
Yes.
Instead of just doing the whole homeless person gimmick. But it's good to see him show up somewhere. So we'll see. Keep an eye on that. We'll keep our eye on that. We also had they had 632 fans. GLEAT had today. I don't want to go over the results of GLEAT. I don't know if you want to talk about GLEAT or no.
No, we'll move on.
Yeah, let's go. All Japan Pro Wrestling had a show today as well. I gotta find it here on Poro Love. Gonna give them a little plug. Poro Love's a great site for results. I don't know if you ever use them.
I do sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. So we have the Superpower Series 2024. The All Japan Pro Wrestling World Junior Heavyweight Championship was on the line. I didn't see any of this. I'll have to watch it later today or tomorrow. I don't know if you saw any clips, but Rising Hayato, you were right. Rising Hayato defeated Fuminori Abe with the Sid Vicious, 17 minutes, 20 seconds to make his third successful title defense of that championship. So Rising Hayato remains champion. Thoughts on that, man?
Not surprised. I like Abe, but I'm glad Hayato retained. I got 2 All Japan shows scheduled because yesterday's show was a video on demand, so got 2 of those to catch up on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, All Japan Pro Wrestling had, I think, in for this month, June, they have like 9 or 10 shows scheduled, and only like 3 of them are going to be live on All Japan. Everything else going to be video on demand. So I don't know. Maybe they're strapped for cash or something. I don't know. But
I don't know. Maybe
they used to have a lot more than just 3. I mean, you got 10 shows. You're going to show 3 live. I'm looking at my figures, make sure I didn't put up 4. They're going to show 3 lives. I mean, they should they should show a few more live. It shouldn't just be 3 out of 10. 30% of the shows in June they're showing live. So, not a fan of that. I'm paying good money to see live All Japan Pro Wrestling action.
Yeah,
man. Then we had the Triple Crown skirmish. Suwama, Yuma Ayagi, and Hideki Suzuki defeated Yuma Anzai, Ryuki Honda, and Renayabi. Suwama hit a backdrop suplex on Honda and pinned him. And this is the last match for Perot and Ottoson. I think I saw on Twitter, or I'm sorry, X. This is their last show of the tour. They defeated Kento Miyahara and Musashi. Now, one thing I'm a little confused. Well, I think they did something backwards on Japan Pro Wrestling because they had Perot and Ottoson come in. They immediately got the title shot against the Saito brothers, and they lost. And then they went on to win the next 2 or 3 matches. They should have came in and reminded people who they are and won 2 or 3 matches, and then get the shot at the Saito brothers. Does that make more sense instead of doing the reverse?
That makes way more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, instead of doing it the reverse way, it's like let them come in, they'll lose the title match, and then they'll win the rest of their matches. Like nobody. Okay, so who cares, right? They lost. They lost against the best team, and now they're winning matches. But who cares because they're headed back to they're headed back to Billy Corgan's NWA to They should have been the other way around. They should have came in like people would say, "Wow, they're winning their matches. They're winning decisively. They beat Kento Miyahara, Musashi. They're back. So then they get the title shot instead of the other way around. You lose interest in their matches almost immediately.
Yeah.
And that title match anyway against the Saito brothers, it was boring. It wasn't a very good match. There was no chemistry between the teams.
No.
So maybe it was a good idea to get that match out of the way.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe it was a good idea to get that match out of the way. Then we had Shotaro Ashino and Hiroki Murase defeating Hokuto Omori and Jack Kennedy. Who's Jack Kennedy? Do you know Jack Kennedy?
He wrestled in Big Japan for a bit.
Okay.
But he's not too bad in the ring though. But other than that, I haven't seen too much of him.
Oh, I'll have to check it. I'll check him out. But Hokuto Omori has been on a losing streak as of late. I don't know if it's the horse mask or what, but he's been on a he's a great talent. I just think the new gimmick is terrible with the horse. I don't know what he's trying to go for there, but he's on a losing streak. Anyway, so the All Asia Tag Team title, I was surprised here. I thought Kuroshio, Tokyo Japan, and Seigo Tachibana were going to win without a doubt, but they lost. They didn't get the titles. Dan Tamura and Hikaru Sato successfully defended the tag team titles against Tokyo Japan and Tachibana. I was surprised to read that. But I like Tamura. I kind of wish he had a longer run as the junior heavyweight champion.
Me too.
But I thought for sure Tokyo Japan and Tachibana were going to win the tag team titles. I don't know how you felt on that.
Yeah, I thought they were going to win the All Asian tag titles too, but I'm glad they didn't in a way. I mean, Tanahashi got the TV titles,
Okay.
so.
Yeah, fair enough. Then June and Rei Saito with Naruki Doi, the new strange faction. It's like the little brother with his big brothers. Defeat Kumarashi, Hartley Jackson, who I like, and Seiki Yoshioka. They defeated them. Ray defeated Kumarashi, pinned him to win the match for his team. Seiki Yoshioka, if they're able to use Seiki Yoshioka, they should really consider putting him in contention for the junior heavyweight title because he's a tremendous talent. He should have been regulated to opening matches, in my opinion. Formerly with Pro Wrestling Noah, but they have a gem in Yoshioka. I know he's a freelancer, but he's appearing on more and more All Japan Pro Wrestling matches. So I think they should give him a little push there.
No, I agree. I mean, I know in Zero One he's got their junior title, so I could see him challenge Hayato for the All Japan junior title.
Yeah, they should give him a little run there. He's a great talent. All right, so what else we got? What else we got here? Stardom. There was a Stardom show.
Oh my
was
God,
that live? You know? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think it was live, but that show I'm not 100% on.
Yeah, well, let's skip over to Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, TJP Prism 2024. Haven't seen it yet. I was trying to stay up because the show started here at 10:30 my time last night because it was an early show, but I didn't get to see it. But Mia Watanabe defeats Vixen with a teardrop to make her second successful title defense of the Princess of Princess title. Glad she won. A great talent. It was like a almost 20-minute match, so I'm gonna have to check that match out. Watanabe, terrific talent. Glad that she defeated. I don't think there was any chance of her losing to Vert Vixen anyway.
No, I like Vert Vixen. Like, she's an underrated talent. If anyone has seen her in D&D, she could go in the ring, but she was not winning this Princess of Princess title match with Watanabe.
Yeah, and then the International Princess title, Yuki Arai defeated L.A. Taylor, making her third successful title defense. I think. Who do you think should be the next challenger for Watanabe? I'm thinking Mizuki. I think Mizuki's a great talent. I think she should. Watanabe needs like another big win over a former champion. I think Mizuki would fit that bill. But I think Watanabe against Mizuki would be a great title match.
That'd be great. I'm pretty excited for that one.
Yeah, and in case anyone's watching, I do have an interview that was conducted a few weeks ago with Mizuki. It's on BodySlamNet right now. Go check it out. My interview with Mizuki. But I did ask Mizuki about if she wanted a title match, and she did say yes. But she's kind of dancing around the question. And she also said that she would she never held the International Princess title when I was talking with her, and she said she would like a shot at Yuki Arai as well. So could be a title shot from Mizuki down the line. I'm not going to go over all the results for TJPW if that's so, if you don't mind.
No, that's okay, brother. I'm good with that.
Yeah, so they had over 700 fans, so they had a nice turnout there at Corkin Hall. How many fans did Noah have? By the way, Big Japan Pro Wrestling had 188 fans.
Oof. So
938 fans for Star Navigation at Corkin Hall. So not that many more than TJPW. Where did Shinkiba First Ring Big Japan was at, and they had 186 fans show up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's not very good.
That's not very good.
Because they waste their time with these. They had a main event crazy distraction death match. Not everybody's a death match fan. So
no.
Gleat had 832. Gleat's getting a good crowds. So
they are. I noticed that.
Lots of good stuff. So we're not gonna. I don't want to. We don't need to go over Stardom, do we?
No, we can cut that out for this week.
Yeah. Here's something interesting. Ricochet gave his notice to WWE that he intends to exit the company when he retires. Do you think he goes back to New Japan Pro Wrestling?
Yes.
I think so too. I don't think he's going to go to AEW. I think Ricochet is leaving WWE because he's lost in the shuffle and he's not getting the push that he deserves to get. And I think if he goes to AEW, they might push him at the start. You might get a Will Ospreay Ricochet rematch, but then he would just get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
So I think if I was New Japan Pro Wrestling, I would go hard and try to sign him to a contract. And I don't see TNA. I don't see him going to TNA. I think he's above TNA right now. So.
I wouldn't mind actually him like not sign with them, but maybe do one or two. Like
yeah, no, I can. You're right. I meant not sign, but he could do a few shows with them.
I could see him in Noah.
I can see him in Nova too. I can see him there too. I wouldn't be. So, let's see. When does his contract end? Wonder if there's a chance for him.
Sometime this summer, I believe.
Would there be a chance for him to be in the G1 or no? Or would he have that 90-day non-compete probably?
That I'm not 100% sure.
If his contract expires, I don't know if his contract expires, then there wouldn't be a 90-day non-compete. That's only if he's released, right?
Yeah, no. If it expires, he can go where he wants. But if he got released,
oh yeah. So then we see him in the G1. Then we could see him in the G1. So then we almost got 300 people that are viewing this. So,
woohoo!
So that's good. Hey, thank you everybody. And Mayo Iwatani says she's going to defend the IWGP Women's title at the June 23rd Ice Ribbon Show against Tsukasa Fujimoto.
Let's go.
So, what's that?
Let's go. I'm pumped for that one.
Yeah, so Ice Ribbon. How do you watch Ice Ribbon? Is there a streaming site that has Ice Ribbon?
So they have a YouTube. They have two. So they got Ice Ribbon Plus, but if they upload like shows from a month ago, and then they have a YouTube membership that you can watch like their
okay.
Their dojo shows. Yeah.
All right. Anything else we got going on, or is that it? Or
no, I think that's everything for the week.
Oh, one more thing. Just one. Hiroshi Tanahashi confirms that we'll see more Stardom talents compete in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Good.
So I just want to run that past by everybody, and we're gonna have the historic crossover 2 shows coming up in November. So we're gonna see more Stardom talent competing in New Japan Pro Wrestling in the near future, as per Hiroshi Tanahashi. And I think that's it. Huh?
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Anybody watching now? I'm going to give myself a plug. I hope you don't mind. Ethan. If I
no, go ahead, brother.
So if you're watching now, in about an hour, I'm back here live on BodySlamNet's YouTube channel and all channels across social media, debuting my new show, Pro Wrestling Payoff with Lewis Carlin, and first guests today will be McCray Martin and Junior Benito, also known as Fresh Air, one of the best tag teams on the indie scene right now. Are you familiar with Fresh Air?
I am. Yeah, I agree with what he said.
So do you have any questions you want me to ask? Do you have a question you want me to ask them?
No, no, not right now.
No? Thanks a lot. I got my pen. I got my paper ready. I'm ready. You have any questions ready? And you're like, no. I'm like, I'm like, do you have any questions you want me to ask? No.
One time I got paper and pen.
Yeah, I got the paper and pen. I got my notes here. Anyway, all right. So we'll be back next week. Thanks everybody for watching us today, but we'll be back next week to discuss Pro Wrestling Noah Grand Ship in Yokohama. So that's going to be the main show next week. I'm sure there'll be more news. So until next week, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us again, and take care. Bye-bye, and we will see you next week. Let's end the stream. Just keep waving. I'll tell you when we can stop waving. Bye, everybody. We did the bird flap. Oh, I got to end the stream. I got to hit the right. There we go.